welcome to Exploring New York with James. And it's about time I did another video. I'm back at Birdseye Hollow. Remember in September whenever I was hiking the Finger Lakes Trail trying to find the cemetery, and I didn't find it. However, I did find a foundation to a barn or something maybe. But now I'm back and we're going to try to find this dang cemetery. I have an idea where it's at, and so we have to do a little bit of walking to get to the Finger Lakes Trail. So let's get this started. Well, that was quite a hike from the park to the trailhead. Trail has not been used that much here lately. I see dogs. There might be people here, but that's all I see is animal tracks. So, I don't do a lot of hiking. Well, I do, but you know. There are some things you need to consider when you're out hiking, and it doesn't matter what time of year. Right now, being winter time in January, which I think January and February are the coldest months. The thing you have to consider is staying warm. That's one thing, and hydrated is another. Now, I bring water, and I'll wear layers. The upper part, I'll wear layers, and try to stay warm if I get too hot. But keep that in mind when you're out hiking. In the winter time, is make sure you're warm. There is the North Country Trail that starts in Urbana, and it does run through Birdseye Hollow State Forest. Now the trail that I am on, the White Blaze Trail, offers a serene hiking experience with limited foot traffic. The trail leads through quiet woods and ridgelines, providing shaded forest paths and moments of elevation with satisfying views. It is a steady, woodsy hike that feels far removed from the buzz of town, even though you're never too far from Cuca Lake. The trail is open year-round and is best visited during the spring through fall, and the autumn colors being especially vivid. There's also trails for cross-country skiing, and also we're wearing snowshoeing. So keep that in mind. And then other than that, just keep a map with you, offline map. My phone has one. It still works when I'm out. That's another guaranteed. So, our destination is the old cemetery. It is, I have an idea where it's at. So we're going to continue on, and all right, here's the road. This road is County Route 16, I do believe. in Steuben County. My gosh, look at all these trees. This is bad. This is bad right here. Okay, well, I came upon this, looks like a road maybe. It doesn't look like it's used, maybe a four-wheeler trail. But if you look, there's arrows up there pointing to turn. And then that way, it could be, I don't see any tracks for snowmobiles. That might be too rough there, but all right, you find stuff like this all the time, and I think it could be an old road, which I think is neat. I always enjoy seeing these trees. There's a reason for them being bent. I think it's an old Native American tale that if it's pointing that way, that there's water. And there is a creek up here, Mud Creek. So, yeah, very interesting tree, huh? Yeah, I'm glad I found it. All right, I was right, there is water. I don't know if that's a pond or if that's Mud Creek, but it's not a bad little view from up here. Zoom in a little bit so we can get a little bit closer look. There, very nice. All right, so I should be getting close to the cemetery. Very close. I hear a road, unless that's the wind. But anyway, let's keep on the trail and find the cemetery. Okay. What a trail. I mean, I don't know if you saw some of the trees that had fallen down, but man, I don't think I'll go back that way. Get to my truck, I will walk part of the road. It's not that far. So, I found it. I found the cemetery that I was looking for so long. Now, I don't see any signs where I'm at stating that, that a name, I think it was a different name at one time. But, I just called it Birdseye Hollow Cemetery. How's that? So, alright. And a lot of these gravestones look really, really old. This is something else. Let me show you, okay?
Birdseye Hollow Cemetery is 100 yards south of CR 16 and 200 yards west of the intersection CR 96. This cemetery is contained in Birdseye Hollow State Forest. The majority of the state forest was acquired by the New York State between 1930 and 1940 under the terms of the U.S. Amendment to the state constitution. and the authority of the Enlarged Reforestation Act. The current size is about 3,446 acres. According to the 1873 property map, the cemetery was either on the Wolcott property or near it. It is doubtful that the cemetery was originally named Birdseye Hollow. The people buried here settled this land to cut timber and send it down the then navigable Mud Creek. Once the trees were gone, it was found the land was not suitable for crop farming. The cemetery is a very significant historical site with records indicating the descendants of those buried here. The cemetery's location and the historical context of the area contribute to its historical significance.
Show you. I hope my camera's not messing up because of the cold. If it does, well, it does. We're gonna walk over here. I did find something interesting, that if you happen to come here, you could probably just park on the road. But I found it looks like a driveway to get here. Yeah, right there. A little bit of a driveway. You could probably walk up that and get up here with no problem, instead of hiking all the trails that I did. So anyway, this is the cemetery. I do want to say that I think it's very historic to this area, to Bradford area, and this is the area that I'm in, Bradford. I mean, you can do your own research if you want. If you find more stuff that I didn't find, you can tell me, because you know, this is really something.
Well, thanks for watching, everyone. And as I walk back to my vehicle, I just want to say thanks for all the 273 subscribers. And new video will be coming soon. Thanks for watching.